UberPOOL is coming back. Well, sort of. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And you heard it right. UberPOOL is coming back. Sort of. It's changing a little bit and there are multiple changes, especially being post-pandemic. Now, one big thing that drivers did enjoy about the pandemic when it came to driving, besides not having a passenger in your front seat, is that Pool and Lyft shared rides were suspended. And they have been since March of last year, 2020. But Uber is now looking at bringing back Pool, except they're going to make a few changes. So instead, it's going to be called UberX Shared. So they're actually taking a page from Lyft's playbook, it looks like, being Lyft shared rides, now UberX Shared. Now, besides them changing the name from UberPOOL to UberX Share, well, there are a couple of more changes to keep in mind if you're in a market that they're expanding this into. Currently, they are beta testing this in Miami. So if you're a Miami driver, have you seen this? Have you opted into it? What are your thoughts? And also for anybody else, are you seeing it in your market yet? Comment with where you are. So one change is that each passenger will only be allowed to request a single seat. Previously, passengers could request up to 2 seats for the pool ride, but now they can only request 1 seat, and there is also a cap of 2 total people per pooled ride. Now, also in select markets, each passenger is going to be required to provide a mask selfie as proof of masking up each time they request an UberX shared ride. So if upon the arrival of a passenger not wearing a mask, well, the driver still has the right to cancel the trip and continue to the next request. Now, one thing to note is that riders can also cancel and request new rides if their fellow rider is not wearing a mask. So now you might be asking yourself, well, how are they going to be sitting? Well, both have to be sitting in the back. Again, with COVID protocols, there are no passengers allowed in the front passenger seat. So drivers, rest assured, they're in the back. Now, what might you be doing to keep passengers out of your front seat? I've seen pictures of drivers removing their passenger seat altogether, as well as putting in a life-sized elf doll in order to get a laugh, and it's Will Ferrell going like that. So what are a couple of things that you might be doing in order to keep passengers in the back seat versus trying to get in the passenger seat? Now, one thing to note for drivers in any market that might have UberX shared is that you can opt out of it and you don't have to take shared rides if you don't want to. All right, and now pulled up on the screen, this is Andrew McDonald, who is Uber's SVP of Mobility. The tweet that he posted, it says, "We built UberX Share with drivers' feedback in mind." If you did, you probably wouldn't be bringing it back because most drivers didn't like it. But I digress. A lot of drivers actually used Pool as a way to get Quest promos. And yeah, it's much quicker to use Pool than it is to do each individual ride. So it's kind of a split toss right there. Then it goes on and says they'll earn UberX rates and every pickup now counts towards promos. Drivers can opt out at any time. And shared rides have the potential to reduce congestion and offer a more affordable option for riders. Excited to bring it back. Although I'm sure many drivers aren't too excited, but again, you'll be able to opt out if you so choose. Now, the overwhelming majority of drivers are stating that they don't want to see this, they don't want it back, and they're not going to be happy about it. But there are a couple of drivers out there who have commented, and they're saying that it's good because, well, they're going to be able to get quests and those promos a little bit faster. So it is going to be a toss-up, but we want to know, what do you think? Do you want to see UberPOOL, in this case, UberX Shared, come back as a repurposed product? Or do you want to see it go away and never come back? And also, will you be opting in or out? And also, is it available in your market? This is for drivers. Now, for riders out there, are you happy that they're going to bring this product to the market or possibly to your market so prices could be a little bit cheaper? What are your thoughts? Comment below, let us know. In any event, though, we knew that they were going to bring back their UberPOOL product. They just are repurposing it and making it a little bit different when it comes to the couple of changes that they're doing because it is still in a pandemic time. So they are following COVID safe protocols. Question is if you're going to drive in it or not. All right, everyone, drive safe.